the things I love to cover on the IONM for Life podcast are the people in our field who combine their unique talents with the important mission of neurodiagnostic services, especially when this marriage of talent and passion combine to help us teach one another. So, when I first saw that Trusted Neurodiagnostics Academy was offering custom painted training heads for 1020 measurement and placement, I knew I had to get one. Trusted Neurodiagnostic Academy specializes in training and equipping neurodiagnostic professionals in EEG, LTM, and surgical neuromonitoring. We've had them on an episode of the podcast last season, so please go check them out if you get a chance. They offer a variety of training packages customized to your level of experience, and they're a great entry-level education provider for anyone who wants to start a career in neurodiagnostics. So, I ordered mine, and it just recently arrived. So here is my experience with unboxing Frank, the Trusted Neurodiagnostics Academy training head. Okay, I'm excited to meet Frank. How about you? Before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel and ring the bell for more adventures in the world of neuromonitoring. We tell stories from across the neurodiagnostics field and around the world as we learn from one another, encourage one another, and create awareness of this amazing field. We also have an audio podcast, which you can find on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. All right, let's get started. Trusted Neurodiagnostics Academy is an excellent resource for training and education in the neurodiagnostics field. I had them on a podcast last year. You can check it out at ionmforlife.com. They provide training for LTM, EEG, and neuromonitoring. If you want to get a start in this field, if it's a great place to check out, they also provide training one-on-one as well as for departments and companies. We'll leave a link in the comments so you can follow up. Okay, let's meet Frank. So, this head study model is amazing. Oh my goodness. This looks just as good as it did in the picture online. It's hand painted and it's so detailed. I'm going to hold it up so you can get a better look of it, but you can see how the gross anatomy of the brain is completely mapped out. This is beautiful. It's quality. It's pretty awesome. So this is a great training resource, and it doesn't come by itself. It's got, see what else we got here. We get a little thank you card. Thank you for allowing us to help support your goals, and thank you for supporting our business. This is a pretty comprehensive package. Check this out. This is they give you a little box of all the pins and marker labels so that you can map out the 1020 system, the anatomy of the brain. If you're learning EEG, if you're learning neuromonitoring, LTM, this would be an excellent resource. I could see this being a fantastic study aid. See, the thing is, when you're learning the field of neuromonitoring or EEG, any of the neurodiagnostic disciplines, you can only learn so much from a book. It's a hands-on clinical field, and you're at some point going to get your hands on a head. And so if you had some resource like this in your classroom, in your training program, in your just at home, if you're learning this field and getting ready to get certified, something like this would be excellent to help you learn how to navigate the placement of the 1020 system, measuring from Bayesian to Indian, and learning how to find the vertex, CZ. In the operating room, obviously we have to do a lot of kind of hand measurements, so to speak, but you should know how to accurately place all these leads so that you can get the best quality signal. Yeah, if you start with, you've ever heard the saying garbage in, garbage out, right? If you start with poor electrode placement, you're going to get poor data. And if you get poor data, no matter how much you try to optimize it in the operating room or in the ICU, eliminate noise, it's going to be tough to get optimal signals and collect optimal data for your oversight physicians to interpret. So you want to start with the most accurate, clean data you can possibly get. So you should learn the fundamentals, and this is obviously a very creative way to start. There's more resources in here. Comes with a whole list of of instructions. It says that Frank's designed to be reused for years to come. He can tolerate push pins, post-it flags, and more. His head has been properly sealed with hard coat, Mod Podge sealer, so he can even be wiped off, which is amazing. So if you have this in a lab, I mean, for as beautiful, I mean, this is a piece of art right here, really, honestly. But for as beautiful as this is, it's durable. It's gonna last you. You can just take your cleaning wipe and kind of wipe it off, and you're good to go. You can poke it with a pin, which I'm gonna try to do right now. And it'll hold up. You can train new hire after new hire, and it can be an asset to your training program for years to come. Here, I got myself a pin here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try to find FZ. Where's my pin? I know everyone is watching right now saying, Scott, that is absolutely a terrible FC placement, and you're right. That's hardly FPZ, but I'm doing this on the fly here. So and I'm not really watching what I'm doing because I'm watching the camera. So yeah, I'm very thankful to have this. I wish I had this like years ago when I was just starting on the field. Oh my goodness, it'd be amazing. But I'm looking over all these resources, and again, I'm literally just unboxing this now. I have not gone through all this yet, so you're seeing this for the first time as well as I am. Whole set of instructions. Does it include? I'm wondering, does it include? The one thing it does not include, I wish it would. This is probably my only recommendation for the future. Is it'd be nice if it had a little measuring tape. I don't see one in here, but that would be really cool if it did have one. Oh, Frank's down. Hang on one second. But check this out. You've got a very detailed chart. I'm trying to hold it up, and the lighting is not cooperating. I'll try to get some better pictures later. Mapping of the lateral medial surfaces. These are quality training resources right here. I have my labels for all my various electrode sites. So we'd have, your FZ, your FP1, FP2, etc. Basically every site on the 1020 system they would use for EEG, you'd have here. And finally, this is really cool too. A laminated reusable drawing chart you could basically draw on with a company logo on it. So who is this product really going to be for? Who do I think would most benefit from this purchase? If I were an EEG lab, or if I were a neuromonitoring company that was small to mid-size and had my own in-house training group, training program, training coordinator, everyone has a training coordinator, then I would invest in this. This would be worth the price, and you're going to get so much value out of it. You can go get your own styrofoam head, but to have all the resources that are here, to have this beautiful, well mapped out training prop is just it's worth the investment. You could, again, for the price, I still think it would be good if you were to be on your own, learning the field. You're a student, for example, and you're training in any of the neurodiagnostic field, and this includes neuromonitoring too. Us neuromonitoring CNIM people. This would be good for us as well. Definitely go check them out, and I look forward to getting to use this and getting to play around with it, because it's going to be, it's a very cool thing. All right, that is the unboxing of Frank from the Trusted Neurodiagnostics Academy. It's an excellent product. I highly recommend it. It was really fun opening this up. I'm looking forward to checking it out and maybe just sharpening my skills and looking at my fundamentals too. So that's it for now. Thank you for joining us. See you again for another adventure. Bye for now.